Hello everybody, today we'll be talking about some cheap Fifa players you should pick up. First up, we've got Mats Hummels, 86 overall center back for Dortmund. Probably top 3 or top 5 Bundesliga defensive players. He was great for Germany in the World Cup. He has a great defensive stat. He has pretty good height, 6'4". He does have a high attack rate, so you should watch out for that if you don't like your center backs having that, but I like that. So I also like players like Lean Baines who are very aggressive. Anyway, just a solid player in general. Keep your eyes out for him. As you can see, pretty cheap, 6-7K, because of the market crash. He was about double earlier. Okay, next player, we've got the Arsenal speedster, Theo Walcott. Now, this guy isn't the best player in the game, 81 overall, nothing special, but I mean, the pace stat on this guy, 96, I think it's either second, it's second in the game for high speed, pace for any player. I think you can put him as striker. Some people do that just because his pace is ridiculous. As you can see, none of his other stats, except for pace, are amazing, but just his pace alone can create chances for you. And if you put him at the wing like I do, like most people do, he just creates great crosses, not great crosses, but a lot of crosses, and eventually they work. But he creates so many chances with his speed, ridiculous, so very cheap, check him out. Next up, we have the Bosnian monster, Edin Dzeko. I start this guy on my BPL squad. He's great height, 6'4", I like tall strikers, unless they're finesse. We'll get to that later. He has great weak foot, 4-star. His pace, all his stats aren't great, but I like how physical he is, because he's so tall. He wins tackles very easily, and I don't know. I just like using him. He gets goals very easily for me. And I mean, look at the price. He's 800, 750. Like, this guy is stupid cheap. Next up, we've got Giuseppe Rossi of Fiorentina. So once again, this guy is an absolute monster. A little bit better stats than Dzeko, but he's more of a finesse kind of player. He's only 5'8", so he's not as physical, but he's definitely a very good striker. He has a great attack rate, high attack rate, which means he's very aggressive. But he's not physical. He's more of a finesse player, I feel like. I started him on my Italian squad, and he averages over 2 goals a game. And he's had many games online where he's had hat tricks or games like that where he just physically dominates. And he's, again, very cheap, 1,000 coins. Pick him up if you need a good striker. Next up, if you play online, you know this guy is Victory Barbo. Very cheap, both price and the way he plays. He's really cheeky. 75 overall, not the best card, but his pace for a striker is just ridiculous. 91 pace. He's pretty tall, 6'2". He has 4-star skill moves. That's definitely nice. I sometimes use him just to have fun. I don't know. He gets goals really easily. To be fair, I don't know. I feel like he also has great breakaway speed because of 91 pace, as mentioned earlier. He can just abuse center backs with paces in the 50s and 60s. So definitely check him out if you need a good cheap striker. And next up, we've got who I pair him with in my squads, and a lot of people do too, Seydou Doumbia, which is actually a better card. He has better pace, he's a higher overall, he's got 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. Solid card, actually. He's not that cheap, he's cheap price, but not that cheap to use. He's a solid player, high attack rate. He's not the tallest player, but he's definitely a good player. All the stats, except his pace, are ridiculous. His other stats are pretty good too, but his pace is unreal for a striker. Also very cheap. I like to pair Doumbia and Barbo at the 2 striker positions, and usually the goals is rolling.